From the Beaver County Auto Studios, it's another Penguins Quickie here on Pittsburgh Hockey Now and Pittsburgh Sports Live. Hi, I'm Dan Kingerski. Here's the million-dollar question: what to do with Teddy Blueger? The 24-year-old made his NHL debut against the Tampa Lightning finally, and he played limited fourth-line minutes, but the head coach, Mike Sullivan, had some high praise for him after the game, and that makes the situation quite interesting. Of course, interesting because this guy. You probably saw the article that went national on PittsburghHockeyNow.com on Tuesday. We asked Derick Brassard point blank if he's heard his name in the trade rumors, and I think that face probably says it all. If you haven't checked out the article, please do. But the Penguins have themselves in a little bit of a pickle because the trade deadline is still over 3 weeks away, closer to 4. But the Penguins now have Brassard and Teddy Blueger on the same team. So here's how the lines looked Wednesday night. Derick Brassard with a minor injury, and we can confirm indeed it was an injury. Our sources on Wednesday afternoon said nothing major. We knew that was a possibility Wednesday night. It was not trade-related. Certainly not with 24 scouts in the press box. Take a look at those lines, though. You've got, of course, your top two centers. Those are etched in stone. Matt Cullen elevated to the third-line center. Teddy Blueger, they eased him in to the lineup. So what to do with this fresh-faced kid? Now, I know some of you are getting your first exposure to Blueger. Let me first tell you a bit about the player. Speed, tenacity, kind of a never-ending motor, and infectious energy on the ice. He's maybe a bit of the shot in the arm that the older Penguins lineup needs. He has that kind of ability. This season in the American Hockey League, he tied his career high with 21 goals. He did that in just 45 games. Last year, he took 70 games to score those 21 goals. So here's the Dan Kingerski opinion on this. Teams know what Derick Brassard brings, and quite frankly, he's not helping his value as the Penguins' third-line center. Move him to left wing where he's had a bit of jump and a bit of spark at this point. Let him side-saddle Malkin or Crosby. Jake Gensel for a week or so can go to the right side of the top line, or Derick Brassard can play left wing with Evgeny Malkin. That's kind of my preferred situation. Give Teddy Blueger the audition as a third-line center. At worst, it doesn't work. The Penguins continue shopping for a third-line center on the trade market, or perhaps part of the Derick Brassard package. If it does work, the Penguins now all of a sudden, they've got leverage in the Derick Brassard situation. Trade watch, trade deal, call it whatever you want. If Teddy Blueger starts playing well, look, his line scored a goal less than 4 minutes in against the Tampa Bay Lightning. And while Blueger didn't touch the puck or get a point, he drove to the net as the centerman and took out two defenders, which freed up Riley Sheahan to knock home the rebound. It was a slick play away from the puck by Blueger. That's one possibility, or actually that's a couple possibilities, isn't it? The simple possibility to not disrupt the lineup because Derick Brassard was back at practice as a full participant on Thursday, is to slot Teddy Blueger as the fourth line right wing. That would be the least amount of disruption, at least until the other big situation is resolved. So I guess we'll wait and see. Friday, Ottawa, heck, they might leave a player or two behind as well. Ottawa big onto the trade market. Our next video here on Pittsburgh Hockey Now and Pittsburgh Sports Live, we'll take a look at Evgeny Malkin fighting out of his slump. That's next, so stay here on our YouTube channel, Pittsburgh Sports Live. Until then, kids, have fun.